Get stuck in my drawer.
Hi.
Good morning. Where's everybody? It's Friday!
Friday, you guys.
Friday before a 3-day work break.
Praise Jesus.
Oh my God.
We are off for 3 days. I mean, we're going to miss you guys, but
Yeah.
I am not going to miss talking about this virus.
I'm not going to miss the news.
I am
at
not
all.
going to miss. I'm going to check out. I'm not
can't.
watching the news. I'm not watching anything except for Yellowstone and that ridiculous tiger show. That's all I'm going to watch.
I finished the tiger show last night and it was amazing. It was just ridiculous. And now I'm loving all the memes and I can't get enough of that show.
That's all anybody cares about.
We received mail today. First of all, we got a lovely note from Patty Kemstock, who wanted us to sign a little thing for her, which we did, and we're sending that back today. Patty, thank you very much for the letter.
And there's always little like drawings.
Yeah, she draws little drawings.
Uh-huh.
You see those drawings?
Yeah, we get cute little drawings. Mm-hmm.
We also, from Paul in Lafayette, Louisiana, said, "Hey, Chicks and Rob, love the show. Wanted y'all to have some great Louisiana coffee." We got Louisiana coffee.
I love coffee with chicory in it. It's the best.
He said, "Daisy, please hang on to this hand sanitizer."
Get a load of this, you guys. I'm so excited. I'm guarding this with my... If anybody touches this, I'm going to cut them.
You need to label it, like somehow.
Yeah, I'm going to label it. I'm going to put Sharpie. Our Sharpie, I'm going to put my name on it.
Yeah.
And if anybody touches it, I will cut them.
I will cut them.
I will cut you. I'm going to put, I will cut you on this.
We also received, which we do on almost a daily basis, a book. Someone wrote a book and wanted us to have a copy of their book.
We get a lot of books.
I have added it to the pile of the 11 billion books that we will
Piles.
likely never ever read. I'm sorry. But like we can't keep up with the amount of books.
I want to read for fun.
That's the thing. And I'm not going to read about contraception in the Catholic Church. I'm sorry.
I can't do it.
Not of interest to me.
Sorry.
But thank you very much for the lovely sentiment.
Do appreciate it.
Do appreciate you sending it to us. It's just that it's on a big pile.
Yeah.
Also, I got an early birthday card that says this.
It just says, it's her favorite word. It's her favorite word.
And this is from Bill. It said, "This made me think of you and smile. Never too early for a birthday card, right? Love you both, Bill."
That's right. Moist. Moist, you guys.
I just can't with you people.
It's the greatest. You guys are awesome.
You're just the best
Love
people ever.
Every single one of you.
Yes.
All right. So
a social distance air kiss.
That was. I mean, you can't touch us through the screen, so we're all good.
We're all good here.
We're all good.
The Britney fans are still out of control on our YouTube channel, The Mock and Daisy Show.
They need to calm down.
Wow. So
those people.
They're still
And
there's some of those people that are like, I saw some comments yesterday where they're like, "This is a public platform and therefore you're required to allow our comments to show up."
Really? How about you suck it? I'm not required to do anything.
You may want to let YouTube know then that they have this option where we don't have to do that.
I'm not required to do anything. Those people they may be worse than the Robbie Williams fans.
I would never be that bad.
Maybe.
I would never be that bad.
Maybe just as bad.
Yeah. Okay, so we taken care of the Britney. So the bill, the giant 2 trillion thing, is supposed to get a vote from the House today. There are rumors that there is like some Republican, I don't even know who because I can't find the link, but I heard it on the radio today that there is a Republican that was tweeting things that were suggesting that he would be a no vote. So so I don't know what's going to happen. I am assuming it's going to pass because I just feel like at this point Congress knows if they don't do something,
people are going to be like storming with pitchforks of fire.
Even though we don't like what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean
they need to do something.
Yeah, I think that they can't. These people are complete imbeciles and they can't do their jobs. But they got to do something because they got to help the American people. Because the American people are like, listen, I mean, if you guys are giving yourselves like $47,000 to telework, you better help the American people, or we're gonna start kicking people in the nads.
Now, AOC is complaining that $1,200 only goes to legal citizens, and she's mad about that.
Oh.
But I don't think that's going to mean a no vote from her. Nancy Pelosi is already talking about new legislation, additional funds, because she feels like this 2.2 trillion, that's not nearly enough. That's not going to do anything. So she's already talking about more legislation that she's going to draft up that will help more. It'll just spend more money.
Ilhan Omar was like, we need to overhaul the entire healthcare system with this. I mean,
with this bill?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I read something yesterday where she was like, this is an opportunity to do. I mean, these people are unbelievable. They're just unreal.
Yeah.
They want to use this as a way, as a platform to put all their wish lists and their things that they want to do. It's like, do your freaking jobs and you wouldn't have to do this. If you just did your job on a daily basis, you wouldn't have to put all your little wish lists and your agendas in it. This should be a coronavirus bill.
Period.
You idiots. That's all this should be. And it should have gone through the first time if you knew how to do your freaking jobs. These people are useless.
Totally useless. What was the other thing that I wrote in the description?
I don't remember because I didn't write it.
I said so.
Probably
guys, what else did I write?
Q&A.
No, there was something else. There was the bill, the vote.
What else
and
we
there
got
was
going
something
on?
else that I wrote. What was it, you guys, that I said?
Well,
because we can't see it anymore.
Is it Boris?
Oh yeah, that's right, Boris.
Boris.
The Prime Minister of the UK has tested positive for coronavirus, which is kind of a big. So it's Prince Charles, it's Boris, like that. Yikes!
That's a
you
yikes.
know?
A big yikes.
So.
You guys.
That's really, really got. Oh, and there are dead bats falling out of the sky in Israel.
Yeah. That's that. I mean, I feel like that's a little alarming.
I feel like
I mean, I'm not there to experience it, but I feel like if it happened to me, if I saw that happening like at my house, I'd be like,
that's not okay. Especially because they're young bats. They don't look like they've been through any kind of trauma. They're just dead, and they're falling out of the sky in Israel. And I gotta say, that would freak me out.
Yeah, some people are speculating it's a sign of, the apocalypse, but I really don't think that it is.
Yeah, there's some people saying it is fulfilling biblical prophecy.
Yeah, I don't think that it is. And I don't think, because if you read like Revelations, I don't think that that's part of that.
They're so cute. I mean, they're little sky puppies.
Bats are actually really cute. Bats are actually not terrible animals, which is why China shouldn't eat them live.
Really, live or dead. I mean, just don't. There are other choices, is the thing. You just don't need to eat bats.
Yeah, we're talking a lot today. We have a whole segment planned on how China needs to pay for this. Yeah. China should be held responsible for what's happened around the world. And Tom Cotton believes that they should pay reparations. I'm sorry, I don't think it's Tom Cotton that believes that. Tom Cotton believes that they should be held responsible, and then there is somebody else that believes that they should be responsible for reparations. Like they should be held accountable for what's happened. And you know what? I kind of feel like
I don't know that we need reparations. We just need to stop doing any kind of business over there in China.
That's great, but we owe them a lot of money, and it would be nice to be able to say, hey, you know what? Instead of paying you back X amount of dollars, maybe you cut us a break and take this much off our debt. And then we're not going to do business with you anymore.
Yeah, people need to stop setting up shop over there. That place is whack. Mm-hmm. In case you missed my update yesterday, I did get the refund from Naplex. So I updated the post as I promised them I would. I don't know if they're sending a replacement. I don't care if they do or not. They said that they wanted to so that I could give them a positive review. But I don't know if they're still going to do that because we did have some fighting going back and forth in those emails. And then there was threats of lawsuits. And so I got my money back. That was the good news. So just the lesson there is don't give up. And when you have a bad experience with a company, tell everybody that you know.
Yeah. And then they'll start kissing your butt all of a sudden. It's very interesting how that works.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bob Dylan has written a new 17-minute song about JFK's assassination. And I saw the headline and I was like, Bob Dylan is still alive?
He's still alive and he's writing about JFK. It's like, dude, there's probably other things you could be writing about right now.
Or more recent.
I feel like that's what maybe that's what he remembers.
Maybe where he's stuck.
Yeah, they're called drugs. That's a lot of drugs there, you guys.
It is Friday, which means it's Q&A day. So if you have questions for the chicks, bring them on. We're going to have to switch closer because I can't read from far away because the writing is very little. Have you watched Contagion? A long time ago. Yeah, that movie was so scary.
Definitely don't want to watch it now.
But people are. Like, it's super trending right now. Yeah. People are watching that and Outbreak.
What's the book? It's the Dean Koontz book. That Dean Koontz book. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
And it talked about the Wuhan virus.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh my gosh, this is prophecy, blah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Somebody was like, you have a platform and that's why you got your money back. And I'm sure that's probably right.
Yeah,
and that's why I used it. You know what I mean? Because I felt very helpless and desperate, and I thought I'm going to use it. And so there it is. But if somebody out there wanted to get a Naplex, they could always say, listen, I know the chicks, and I will report I'll report you to them if you don't come through. So I suppose there's that, if you actually wanted to give them a try.
Yeah.
How did you two meet? We have a whole podcast about that. It's a great story. You should listen to it. The Mock and Daisy Common Sense Cast. If you need help getting to the podcast, go to our website. There's a picture of us, cartoon faces. Click on that, and there's a way you can listen to it right there.
Yeah.
Or there's links to all the different platforms that you can listen to it. But you should listen to that story. It's a great story.
People ask us if we draw or paint. I wish I could, man. I can't even draw a stick figure. I'm terrible at it.
I mean, my stick figures don't even look like stick figures.
Yeah, I'm terrible at that.
Although I used to be really good at Pictionary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you didn't have to be a good artist to do that.
No.
You just had to be able to get your point across.
Yeah, I've never been good at art.
We're gonna watch Outbreak. Why? Why is somebody gonna watch that right
yeah,
now?
It's not a good thing to watch, you guys.
The timing on that is not good.
How are your kids doing with remote school? My kid's doing okay. I mean, she stays busy till around noon, and my husband's with her in the morning because he's working at home right now. And then it's the afternoons that we have to fill, and we're doing I think a pretty good job trying to keep her busy with, maybe some outdoor activities. And then she is in a ham radio class. She's taking ham radio classes, so this kind of engineering. And then, she's doing other things, like I'm teaching her piano. We're just trying to keep her busy.
My kid's doing fine. A couple hours on e-learning, and then he's outside or working out. Somebody asked if we ad-lib these, or are they scripted?
My God, we don't script anything.
What is my next line? Oh my God.
Yeah, we don't script anything. In fact, when we have to script things, we sound like complete idiots.
We suck at that, you guys.
We've actually had Radio America give us stuff that's scripted to do for our podcast. We can't do it.
We're incapable.
We can't. We do much better when everything is not scripted. We've done speeches that are scripted. We can't do it. We're just not good at anything that's scripted. We have to do everything on the fly.
Yeah, when we've tried to script a speech,
we sound
like complete idiots.
Yeah, we can't.
It's bad.
We just can't.
Not that we don't always sound ridiculous.
Yeah, when we do a speech, we'll just take a napkin, literally 2 seconds before we get up on the stage, and we'll be like, "What do we want to hit?" And then we just do this. This is what we do.
Yeah, it's like a road show. But no, it's not scripted.
Have we ever had a fight and stopped talking to each other?
We've never stopped
talking to each other, but we've bickered and fought before. Yeah. We've had fights. I mean, I can't
imagine that. How could we do that? We work together.
We work together, and it's like, when you have family members, we're kind of like family.
Yeah.
So we yeah.
Usually it's all like, oh, I want to date Rob. No, I want to date
Oh
Rob.
my God.
Yeah, we fight over Rob.
Yeah. Favorite comfort food. What's yours, Rob? What's your favorite comfort food? Do you have one? He doesn't eat anything bad for him.
He doesn't eat sweets.
He doesn't eat sugar.
Pizza
is your favorite. What is yours?
I love Mexican or pizza. Either one.
I think for me it would probably be tacos and barbecue.
See, I don't like barbecue.
Love barbecue. Good Texas barbecue. Oh God,
I just don't like it.
So good.
Did you just ad-lib the commercials? Do you just ad-lib the commercials? No.
The ones on the show we don't ad-lib.
No, we write them out, because otherwise how would we get in all the talking points that they want us to get in?
Those we do.
If we didn't know how we were going to say the things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we do script those, and then we just try to make them sound like, they're off the cuff.
Mm-hmm. Should the president move to the bunker and work from there? No.
To the bunker?
No. I think
he's doing all right.
I think he's doing great. I think the small group of people that they have working together, it's kind of like us working together. I think that they're probably okay as long as they stay together every day, and then they do all the necessary things they do to protect themselves. I think they're probably fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he works with doctors. They know what's best.
Do we have pets? Of course we have dogs.
Oh my God. Yeah, I've had up to 5 dogs at a time, and now I have 2 Great Danes, Cash and Astrid.
And I have 2 labs, Ella Dog and Maisie May.
Mm-hmm.
Guess Rob did not get fired. Nope, he continues to be here. He's
so
working on it, you guys.
He's so pissed off that he's not fired yet.
He really wants that payout.
Yeah. He plans on groping her later today.
Again?
Again. Again.
And today on Speedrun, I'm going to read the list of all the highly offensive things that I have said
God,
to the
really?
chicks over the years.
Yeah, hopefully our CEO is listening, so he'll fire Rob, and Rob will make more money with the stimulus than he would
counting on.
right now. It's exactly what he's counting on.
Does Rob dye his hair?
No.
No?
I'm all natural. Everything.
No Grecian formula for this cat.
Paul asks, wine or beer?
Wine.
Beer.
Wine.
I'm a beer girl.
All the bottles of wine.
All the beer. Yeah.
Do you cha-cha?
I mean,
in Zumba class.
I probably could cha-cha. Yeah.
But like not with any kind of regularity.
Oh, Vitex. Oh my God, we go to Vitex all the time, Robin. Love that place.
You
It's
joined the
awesome.
dog club, Michael. Good job. Favorite adult beverage?
I would probably say anything with just vodka, just straight up vodka.
Bubbles and Berries from Ocean Prime. It's my absolute favorite. Denver doesn't do barbecue very well.
You got to go to Texas for barbecue,
Or just
Good
somewhere in the
barbecue.
South, right? Like just
Yeah.
head south and you'll do better
It's
than
different.
you
Yeah,
do.
it's different. Like in different places.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have other jobs outside the home?
Well,
Wait a minute.
we don't work. We're not at home right now.
Right, this is not
We're
home.
actually we're in downtown Indianapolis.
Do you broads
We
do
don't-
anything other than cook and clean?
We don't work in the home.
We don't work in the home.
We're actually in an office in downtown Indianapolis. This is our radio station, and we work in the radio station. Then we also have our company, which is like COTR LLC, which is our website and all of our other social media.
And then we do the weekly podcast through Radio America. So we
Yeah.
actually sort of have 3 jobs.
We have, a couple different jobs.
And I moonlight as a professional jackhammer.
He is. He's that. I don't know what that is,
What?
but that's, yeah.
What are
Human
you...
tripod. You do the
Rob,
math.
Oh,
Rob
okay.
Kendall,
All
male
right.
prostitute. Yeah, uh-huh.
First week of seeing this, you guys rock. Well, welcome aboard, Dale.
Hello, Dale. Welcome to the crazy train.
Rob, look at this early birthday card I got.
Oh,
Somebody asked
your
how
birthday's in June.
I know. But I mean, I'm already counting down.
somebody asked how tall we are, and they want to know what our
Short.
plans for the days off.
What's it say?
It just says
She's,
moist.
I think she's what 5'4".
That's if I'm really stretching.
Yeah.
It's really 5'3".
I was 5'7" until I got a spinal fusion a couple years ago, and now I'm like 5'6", 5'6.5" probably. Do I exercise? Do we exercise?
Yeah. They exercise now. Like during our
right
Facebook
now.
Live,
Really?
they're
Oh my
exercising.
God, that's so cool. She's the Zumba queen.
Yeah, I love it.
And I'm a cyclist.
Any more books coming?
No.
Like from us? Oh, like to send out to people? We will figure out a way to get more books to
those
everybody.
books. I
But
thought
like
you meant
if we're
like
gonna
writing
write
another book. No, we're not gonna do that.
No, and that is because it's hard to
Yeah.
write a book, you guys. And
Has
it's a lot of
Rob ever
work.
been an exotic dancer? Yes. Uh-huh.
Has he ever been, or is he now?
Actually, he was a female exotic dancer. He's had a sex change recently. He used to be Robin. That was his stage name.
What
Next
day?
up on the main stage.
June 25th is my birthday. Isn't the Bob and Tom show from Indianapolis?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And
indeed.
we've met Bob. Is it Bob we've met?
Bob Cavoyan.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet he loved you too.
He's
Yeah, he's a
super
good
nice
guy.
guy. Mm-hmm.
Good guy. No, I'm not turning 29. I'm going to be 51 this June. So, yeah, 50 was... I got my birthday in before all this chaos, right?
Any other radio that we listen to? I listen to rock and roll. I listen to rock on the way home. There are other stations that I listen to because I can't deal. Sometimes I listen to talk radio. Like I like Rush Limbaugh, and I'll listen to Dana Lash every once in a while. But I just when we go home, I try to tune stuff out because I just can't listen to this all day long.
I don't really...
I'll listen to music or I listen to silence.
I listen to Fox and Friends on my way in a lot. On my drive into work, I'll listen because I feel like then I'm just getting the latest and greatest update in a very easy format.
If we could have one person of Congress removed, who would we have removed?
There's so many choices. Oh my God.
Right? Well, I think just AOC or Ilhan.
Pelosi. I would get rid of Pelosi.
Schumer. Schumer's so evil.
Yeah,
you know?
there's so many.
So many I would have removed.
I
They're
don't know
just
how
gross.
we
All of them are
pick.
gross. Are you both from Indiana?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't born here. I was born in New York, but I'm from here since 5th grade.
I was born
so-
here, and then I moved when I was 6 months old, and I was raised in Atlanta. So my whole life is like I was raised in the South. I do like country music. I like old country though. I'm like a
you know who you're gonna love?
I'm like a Johnny Cash, Dolly Parton. Yeah.
Joe Exotic's country music is gonna be your new favorite
Lord.
country music, man.
I'm afraid.
I hate country music and I want his 2 albums.
That show, she's like obsessed with the show Tiger King, you guys.
Oh my god.
Everybody's watching the show Tiger King. Ever. Oh my god.
And I found out, and I don't mean to spoil this for anybody who's like super into his music, it's not him singing. It's not him singing, and he didn't write any of it, but it's so great. Oh my god. Anyway, did you get the book I sent you? Colleen. Wait, is that from Colleen?
Is this from Colleen? Let me make sure.
Yes. Colleen, we were just talking about it.
We got it.
That we received it. Thank you very much. And we put it on top of the pile of 11,700 books that we've received from people.
A lot of books.
And so I don't know that we're going to get to it, quite honestly, because I'm not interested in that content. I mean, I so appreciate the gesture, but I don't have it in me to read an entire book about Catholic contraception. I don't.
I can't.
But I appreciate the sentiment very much. Very, very, very sweet. Tiger King is wild. Oh, it is.
I've heard it's really good. She talks about it every morning.
You promise that you're going to watch it this weekend?
I will watch it.
Promise.
Yes.
That is not him singing. I know, Patty. It was devastating to me. Devastating because I completely bought into it. Tiger King is crazy. Yeah,
I know. We have like her. She's watching it, and then
I watched it.
And then one of the guys here, Jason Hammer, who's on the Hammer and Nigel show, he was talking about how he's like talked to one of the guys, the guy who they think is
Joe Exotic,
who's like a murderer.
Well, I mean, I don't want to say anything for the people who haven't watched it yet, but yeah, he's talked to him. Just discovered you. I have joined the dark side. Hi, Diana. Netflix. Yes, Tiger King is on the Netflix. Donate books to local senior center. That's a great idea.
That is a great idea. In fact, my mom she's a voracious reader, and so people in my family are putting books. She lives alone. People are putting books in my family in her mailbox because she just cannot get enough to read. She's just reading constantly.
You should take all these books to her.
Well, I don't know if she would, but
that's the thing.
Yeah. She likes like historical novels.
Do you ever get famous people to come talk on your show? Yeah, we've talked to all kinds of people.
We talked to Dennis Miller. We've talked to Nikki Haley. Yeah, we've had some cool people.
We had Dan Crenshaw on our weekly podcast. Mm-hmm. I mean, we've talked to Eric Trump. I mean, we've talked to all kinds of people.
Yeah.
What is your social distancing go-to at home? Like activity, or what does that mean? Social distancing.
I don't. With my family, I still am with my family. I don't social distance with the people that are actually in my home. But there's only 2 other people living in my home, and we're doing exactly what we've always done. I'm not going to be 6 feet away from my husband.
Yeah, that's not happening.
I'm not doing that.
Somebody asked again where we met, and you should listen to our entire How We Met story on our podcast. It's the Story of Us episode, the Mock and Daisy Common Sense cast. You can get to all the links from our website. So make sure to listen to it because it's a really good story. Really good story.
Dream interview. I don't know if I don't have a dream.
Robbie Williams.
Oh my God. I'll take the day off.
There's no way she would tolerate a Robbie Williams.
Any craps about Robbie Williams. I don't.
Him.
Oh, Ann Coulter. Somebody asked if we ever talked to Ann Coulter. That is an interesting story. I'm so glad that you asked that question.
Oh my God.
Because when we did our book tour back in 2014, we did our book tour and we went to CNN. We were on Don Lemon's show. And we were in the green room, and the green room was tiny, you guys. It was like the size of a freaking half bath, okay? It was so tiny. CNN sucked. Everything about CNN sucked.
Although John Lemon was very nice to us.
All right, he was nice at the time, but I don't think he'd be nice now.
No.
But and that night he had a cold, and it was just, everything was just, he was probably the nicest thing, believe it or not, about CNN, which is so bizarre. But that place was awful. The makeup artists were mean. Everybody was just awful at that place. It was a horrible experience, minus Don Lemon, believe it or not. So we were in the green room. We walk in there, Ann Coulter sitting in the green room.
With somebody else.
With a friend. With a friend. We're literally like this far away from her. We're not even, we're so right next to her. So you can't ignore us when we walk into the room. She completely ignored us. completely ignored us. I mean, most people, like, when you walk into a room that small, you at least look up, you go, hey, how you doing? Or at least you look at them and kind of nod or something. Nothing. She didn't even say.
It was so cringe and uncomfortable.
It was
and
so
aggressive.
Awkward. She aggressively ignored us,
and that's what I ended up. We were talking about it.
Yeah.
In front of her.
Yeah,
we were like, this is so. We started laughing. We were texting like our husbands and saying we are literally right now in the process of being aggressively ignored by Ann Coulter. It was the most.
And we were doing it to each other
experience.
too. We're like, what's even happening right now?
Yeah, this is
like
so
we're looking
weird.
at each other, going, what's even happening? She's right there.
Like she was as close to us as we are to you. You know what I mean? Like it was insane.
It was, yeah.
So we didn't have a great experience. Although I did see her then in the makeup room after her set, because she was on before us. And then she was done and she came to get her makeup off. She had gone to the bathroom. And so I started talking to her. And I was like, so we have a friend in common, because there was a guy that used to work here that was a friend of hers and a friend of ours.
Greg Garrison.
And so and she was like, oh! And then all of a sudden I became worthy enough to have a conversation with, but it was because I had to name drop. And so she wasn't very nice. I'm just going to say that she was not very nice.
Yeah. It was
Nobody at CNN was very nice, except for Don Lemon.
And we didn't bust in and say hi to her because they were they were having a conversation. And so it wasn't like, oh, hey, hi. We couldn't really do that because they were in the middle of this conversation. And it was just one of those things where it was just, the whole thing was extremely awkward. And they did not want to have anything to do with us.
It was so weird.
Yeah, they were really important. Very, very important.
Very important.
It was really strange. It's amazing that we've had some run-ins like that with people in this industry. It's very.
Somebody a little while ago said that or they wanted to know the Ashley Judd story, and it's a long story, but in a nutshell, my husband used to work in IndyCar, and he worked for the team that Ashley Judd's former husband used to race for, and so I had a lot of contact, and I loathe her with the fury of a billion suns. And that's the gist of the story. Of course, there's lots of little tidbits on top of that, but that is how I know her.
Yeah.
Perhaps Anne knew to have her defense up at CNN. The name drop made it safe. Maybe. I mean,
Perhaps.
But we're just like regular. It's not like
we're just
and no one knew who we were.
Yeah,
you know
we're
what I mean?
just two losers from Indiana. I mean, for real.
We're not scary.
We're not. It's like we definitely didn't look scary that evening.
She had no reason to be on guard.
She's Ann Coulter. For crying out loud. Yeah. Would you ever be interviewed by Rachel Maddow? No. Mm-mm. I would not go to. Not at this point. Mm-mm. You know, if you would have asked.
We did interview Mike Rowe. We did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, he was a fantastic interview. That was years ago, and he sang opera to us, you guys. And it was amazing.
He spent 45 minutes with us. We were thinking it was going to be like a 15-minute interview. That guy spent 45 minutes with us, and he was so lovely.
He was precious.
He's awesome. He is one of those that's down to earth, and fame has not changed him.
I think if you go to our website, chicksontheright.com, and you put his name in the search field, you should be able to find that interview. I think it's still out on our website.
He's amazing. That guy's
I'll have
awesome.
To look at that. But it was a great interview. That was several years ago.
He's just great. So great.
You two are not losers for
I mean, we're just dorks, you know? Like, we walked in, we're like, we're in CNN. Yeah.
Mike Rowe's parents are adorable. I know. I love it when he does little videos of his parents.
He is so sweet.
He's darling.
So, could we just talk about Ashley Judd?
You can tell your people.
Yeah, we like people. I mean, we're definitely, and we would have loved to have talked to her, but yeah.
Who?
Ann Coulter. I would have loved to have talked to her. Yeah. Her husband did work for Andretti.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He was
for years, 13 years. He had a nice long career there before he messed up his back. And now he's retired from IndyCar. But yeah, that was how I met him. He was a racer. Yes, Mike Rowe. All the compliments about Mike Rowe. He's your crush. My hubby knows it. I watch because you're both unfiltered. That can get us into trouble sometimes, but yes, that is true. Ooh, Tim Allen would be a good one.
I'd love to talk to Tim Allen.
Candace Owens would also be a good one.
Yeah, I'd love to talk to her too. Yeah.
Have you seen The Crown?
I've heard of The Crown. Mm-hmm. I have not seen it, but it looks really good. Yeah.
I'll have to put that on the list.
Yeah. I bet he does sing barbershop. He probably is really good at it,
Mike
too.
Rowe.
His voice is exceptional.
Oh, my God. Mm-hmm. Amazing voice.
Yeah.
Team Green originally, that's right. Actually, when my husband first started, it was Team Cool Green back in the day when they used to have cigarette sponsorships. And then that changed over time with the new ownership.
Any comment on the governors that are banning chloroquine? It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Because chloroquine phosphate is totally different than it's chloroquine. It's totally different. They're completely different substances. So these people are just morons. They don't know how to read. They can't see the difference between the two. And Trump at no time did he say you need to chloroquine phosphate is a good drug to combat COVID. He never said that. He never said that's not at all what he said. And so these governors they cannot read. And they're fear mongering is what they're doing. And they're obviously Democrats. So they're buying into the whole Trump hysteria, the TDS crap, and they're keeping people from a possible solution to this.
I would be pissed if I were in one of those states
God.
I wanted to try it.
It's insanity. These people are oh my God, what are they doing? Like, talk to a scientist.
Yeah.
And these are the people who say that they don't ignore science. Well, you're doing it. You're doing it right now because you can't read.
Have some nice days off with your thank you.
Yeah, we're really excited just to have 3 days off. Just 3 days off just to not have to read the stuff. Yeah, we're going to miss you guys, but we need 3 days to just not have to talk about this and just not look at it because it's just been all consuming.
But we will be back on Thursday.
Yeah, we'll finish out the week.
Do you think cities or states should shut down all businesses?
I do not. I do not think that cities and states should be shutting down all businesses. I think it's going to be catastrophic for our economy, and I just don't think that. I think it's too much government on people, and I think it's been really willy-nilly the way that they've done it. Like, I find it interesting that liquor stores are open in Indiana, but
they're
yet
considered essential businesses.
They're essential. Because, they're in bed with the liquor lobby, so liquor stores get to stay open, but yet there are other businesses like boutiques and restaurants and places like those have to close. I just find
we've talked to David Harris. No, we have not talked to him yet. But
we haven't. We
are
tried.
Supposed to.
Yeah.
And actually, I just need to get back in touch with him because that was somebody that we wanted to have on our podcast, and he was down to clown. So we just need to get that set up.
Yeah, I think it's willy-nilly the way that they're doing it, and it's not fair to people who have had these businesses for they've had family businesses for years, and now they're being forced to close. It's not right.
It ain't right.
It's not right.
So in 3 days, y'all will rise again. I mean, it'll really be 5 because we are taking the weekend.
We're just looking forward to being in our respective homes and not showering.
And not wearing pants.
And not for the next 5 days, like everybody else. Because it's funny because I'm looking at it on social media. Everybody's like, "What are you doing on the quarantine?" And I'm like, "We're working.
Yeah, our lives have literally
not changed at all. We've just come into work every day. It's not changed at all. All these people are talking about how their lives have completely turned upside down, and we've just been living life the same. So we just want a 3-day break.
Liquor tax money. Who or what is taking your radio spot? Rob is going to be filling in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know if anybody's going to be with him. It may just be Rob.
Yeah.
But don't worry, it'll be covered.
Roscoe's Tacos. I know. I was so sad about that, Claudia. That's the thing. Is they had 3 locations on the south side of Indy, and it's that's a perfect representation of a small business that's been there a long time, and they're just gone now because of this. She's gone.
I totally agree with Christina, who says donut shops are essential.
Yeah.
100%.
And I went this morning. I know everybody doesn't love Starbucks, but this morning I was like, well, maybe I'll just get drive-through Starbucks on the way in. They're not open now until 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah.
No, the one right here is.
The one on the south side
is 6 o'clock.
They're not. And I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense. Who wants coffee at 8 o'clock in the morning?
We need 7 cups by then.
I mean, I'm driving in at 6:30. I need coffee now. Yeah, so it's ridiculous.
Rob needs to do videos. Well, he busts in on ours sometimes every day.
He does. He may do different kinds of videos. You could probably do searches for those someplace else. That's a whole different genre.
That's right.
Yeah.
We have a stay-at-home.
Rise and Roll. Donuts are absolutely... Yes. Okay, well, I need to check that out. Rise and Roll. All right.
I heard New York City has a huge amount of virus throughout the police department.
Oh, God.
No. That's not good.
That is not good. That is not good.
No, not Tuesday, Jennifer. It's going to be a 5-day break, really. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll be back on Thursday.
We'll be back Thursday. We're taking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off. Yeah. And I plan on playing lots of cards with my daughter and lots of dolls. We'll be playing American Girl doll a lot.
What else you got? Some Starbucks are closed in Maryland. No drive-through. Yeah, I think there's one near my house that's also closed as well. Alcoholic. I have heard that argument about the liquor stores staying open. In fact, from healthcare professionals, they're like, we don't want the people that are withdrawing from their alcoholism in our ERs. We
keep
can't
the
deal with them right now, so
Yeah.
keep them open just so they stay out of our hair.
Keep the liquor stores open.
That's like such a sad reason to keep a liquor store
It is.
open, right?
It is
it's
sad. Do you tour the country?
like,
That would
what does that mean?
That'd be so awesome if we had like a tour bus.
Oh, like tour as this?
Yeah.
No, we don't
and
do
just
that.
like talk to people. It'd be so great.
If
We
somebody
don't.
was willing to
to
finance
pay for
that,
it, yeah, we don't have the financial resources to really even buy ourselves new laptops. So,
Right.
but I would love to have a tour bus. That would be super fun.
that would be awesome.
Like get a one of those Airstreams. Yeah,
Somebody must have asked where we are.
yeah. The
Lord's
Lord's Chicken is open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuomo says we may be turning the corner, that this whole isolation stuff is working and having an impact. And
I would
that's
hope
great.
so. I would hope that it is having an impact.
I know. Oh my gosh, because it's tough, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
We have not met Diamond and Silk.
We have not.
That would be great fun.
They seem lovely.
But we have not met them. Are we barefoot?
No,
not
I've
at the
got
moment.
shoes on. I both have shoes on, you guys.
right now. I
Yeah.
mean, I have
She
no objections.
sings.
I mean, not like.
She did show
professionally,
choir.
But yes, I was a jazz hands.
She was in show choir. I was a cheerleader. That's kind of how it was in high school.
one pair of PJs for all 5 days.
Pretty
all
much.
Day long. I
Pretty
mean, I'll
much.
probably have like a nighttime set
And then a
daytime
set. Yeah, like sweats. You know, daytime sweats to make it look like we give a crap, just to make it look like we're making an effort. You know.
And then I will be absolutely a pest to my husband, who is going to still be working at home. I'm so going to just be all up in his business.
You'd be like, hubby.
What are you doing?
hubby,
What are you
hubby,
doing? What are you
hubby.
doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Come play with me.
I know. The American Girl doll is ridiculous, isn't
Made in
it?
China? You can't have any more. You
Yeah.
can't get
Well,
any more
everything-
American.
everything-
An American Girl doll is made in China?
Everything you own is made in China.
This is so upsetting. We got to start making our own crap.
Listen, your car is made in China.
My actual car, I think, was made
In Japan?
in like Tennessee.
Really?
Even though it's a Japanese
everything
brand.
we own is made in China, you guys. We have to change that. Like
We
that's
have
we have
to.
everything is made
We
in
have
China.
to.
Everything. And everything that we manufacture, everything we distribute. I mean, Amazon is so guilty of that, right? Cuz I mean, everything is China. We've got to change that. We have to.
Put on jeans every couple days to make sure they still fit, right?
Right. Oh my God. Talk about like it's like the quarantine 15 is what they're saying. It's the instead
Oh
of
my gosh.
instead of the freshman 15, they're calling it the quarantine 15.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Because people are just like, I'm eating all the chips. That's what people are doing. Pass the chocolates.
For real though, because
Uh-huh.
there's just a lot of time.
Out of control.
To eat.
Time and people, and the thing is, you see kale left on the shelves and all the gluten-free crap. 'Cause people are like, they don't care about that anymore. It's like the plastic bag ban. We're talking about that today on the show. New York is like, we have to ban all plastic bags because of the environment. And now that this has happened, people are like, they're like, no, with the plastic bag ban, we're just gonna not do that anymore because, to be honest, it's not sanitary. You don't want
Yeah.
to be carrying around one of those bags because if those reusable bags that everybody uses, that's gross. I don't want to use somebody else's bag that they've carried around. The plastic bags are actually more sanitary. And so it's funny how none of that matters when we're in the middle of a pandemic.
Yeah, priorities definitely change when you're in this sort of situation.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mary. We intend
Thank
to
you,
have a
Mary.
good time off. Working from home and binge eating. It sounds like
What
that's
ti-
going to be my
What time
weekend.
is it? 8:11. We only have about 1 or 2 more minutes, y'all. We got to start doing some stuff.
Any other questions?
It's good that you hit the Reese's peanut butter eggs.
Our show is from 9 to 11 Eastern, Monday through Friday. WIBC.com is how you can stream it live if you're not in the Indy
Hey,
area.
Trace. It's Trace.
Who eats cardboard?
My dog, Cash. My dog, Cash. Actually, you give him a box, keeps him busy for like 10 minutes.
How do you get free opera tickets? Is this a joke? This seems like a joke to me.
Don't know.
Is that a joke?
I don't know how to do that.
I don't either.
Don't know how to do that.
Paper bags save a logger.
Yeah, there you go. See, the plastic bags are like, they don't care about that anymore. Are we natural blondes? Are you kidding me?
No.
Are you kidding?
I have no idea
There's
what
going
my
to be
hair
so
color
much
is.
growth now that like hairdressers are closed right now. All these women are going to be walking around. Everybody's going to know what their real hair color
And
is.
it'll probably be a trend again, right?
Yeah.
Because like having roots was a trend, and that's probably going to be
We're going to bring back the
resurgence.
roots. I think my natural color now is gray. That's my natural color.
I don't think I'm gray yet. I mean, I have some stragglers, but it's definitely darker.
And
than
I'm
yours.
younger than her, and I'm more gray than she is.
Well, I mean, my husband, to be fair, was gray. He started getting gray at like 17.
Yeah.
Now he's totally white-headed.
Do you have a joke? You can leave people with a joke. Do you have a joke?
I mean, let me.
She's gonna look for.
Oh,
a
I
joke,
can't
you
look
guys.
at my because it's
Because it's
on
here.
my phone.
All of her jokes are on her phone, and
And
this
I'm
is her
using it.
phone. This is her phone. It says home. It does not say Hummer. You need to get your mind out of the gutter.
I will have a joke on the show today. I always have a joke in Speed Round, which is at what 10:30 Eastern, Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
It's always joke time. How'd you get started? Again, you should go check out that
Yeah.
podcast, The
Watch.
Story of Us, the Mock and Daisy Common Sense cast.
Yeah.
And definitely listen to this week's that was released on Wednesday because it's really good. It's all about coronavirus shaming, and it was a really funny one. So you should definitely listen to it.
It's actually pretty good.
Anything else before we go?
Okay, so you guys, we're gonna be home for the next 3 days. We have Instagram accounts. She is Macarena, and I am Daisy Writer, all one word. If you want to follow us on Instagram, it's probably not going to be super exciting because it's going to be.
We're not going to be wearing pants.
We're not going to be wearing pants, and we're going to probably be doing stuff like I'll be feeding my chickens and hanging out with dogs and playing American Girl doll with my daughter, stuff like that. But but we'll be home for the next 3 days, and then we'll be back raring to go to talk about more coronavirus next Thursday.
I plan, because it's my responsibility on Wednesday night to prepare the Thursday show lineup. And so I will start to pay attention to news on Wednesday night.
You're so
and
lucky.
Before that,
Yeah.
not doing it.
Yeah, this
Not
is the
doing
thing.
it.
This is what we're doing. So we will miss you guys, but we really need like 3 days off from this stuff because we've literally been talking about this for like 2 weeks. So yeah, it's time for us to
It's
check out for like
time.
3 days, and then we'll be back, and we'll be super excited to see you guys.
And we'll be raring to go.
Yeah, so we hope you have an awesome weekend, and we will talk to you next Thursday. Bring it in! Bring it in! Bring it in! You guys have a great one. Take care of yourselves. Bye.